Picture, postcard, perfect. Rovinj in Istria in Croatia. The front of my accommodation. Looking up the street, and I turn down here. Show you how close my accommodation is to the sea. So it's about 5 minutes to 7 today. Nice little courtyard here. If I turn this way, there is the harbour. So, very, very close. A minute away from the water. Here's the cat outside my front door, relaxing. Here. This is the transport here in the alleys, the narrow alleys of Rovinj. You can just wander these streets here. I'm going to try having some coffee in here. Having a cappuccino in here. Small chapel just around the corner from where I stay. Gelato, famous gelato here in Rovinj. If you want to have a break, refreshments, food, this is the view here. Just bought some olive oil and some Croatian brandy, Istrian brandy. It's crawling people, of course. This is the high season, or it will be soon, once school's out. Beautiful little corners where you can sit right by the sea. This is the old town beach, I believe. Obviously, another area to swim here. And note, no sand. In Croatia, you do not have sandy beaches apart from one beach on the island of Rovinj. It's all rock. Beautiful ravine. Relax, the water's very calm. There's no sand to get on your skin. A gelato truck. Rovinj style. Locks of Love. I first saw this kind of thing in it's Riga, a big cruise ship in Rovinj today. The iconic bell tower and church, seen for miles around. I can see people up there in that bell tower. I won't go myself. Side of the church. Lots of colour, artwork. These paving stones are so very slippery. If you look at them, they are shining from hundreds of years of footsteps on them. And even though it's bone dry, it's a bit like you're walking on ice. Got to be very careful. I've slipped almost twice now. I know the guy in here. I met him at the beach about 2 years ago. I think I'm gonna head down towards the harbour now, see whether I can get some chepcha-chipi. Chepcha-chip. I can never pronounce the thing. It's a traditional Croatian dish. Every corner of this city could give you an amazing view.
Wir suchen einen Laden, der
This is the main shopping street in the old town. Comes down from the castle. Well, not the castle, the church. Lots of artisans in this street. Gosh, again, I almost slipped. For those who haven't been keeping up with the World Cup, we have, there you are, France versus Spain tonight. And then tomorrow we have England versus Argentina. So lots of paintings. So this is called street in terms of art here in Rovinj.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Because they say they want one thing, but they do. Yes.
Hi. Grab a beer at the pub I discovered last night. Just down here somewhere. So quirky. Vespers, very Italian. It's so very dangerous. These paving stones, I'm seeing people slip like me on them. So I'm gonna have a drink over there. This is the main square here in Rovinj. It's a very different place. A lot of people. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I am so very high on. What have I had? I've had a large pivo. I've had a white wine and a cappuccino to help sober me up. The waitress, I have to say, was very excellent. Really excellent waitress. And that bar, Kaiser, didn't sound very... Wait, it's Austrian. As I say, it doesn't sound very Croatian. It's an Austrian beer. But this is the Vista. Whilst I have lunch and desperately try to sober myself up. There's a concert tonight, an open air concert, which I will, outside the city, which I will be trying to visit, and then I want to come back here and watch the football, France versus Spain. So one thing you really have to do when you come here to Croatia is check that they will accept bank cards, because in some places it's cash only. So first thing, ask them, do they accept bank cards? If you don't have euros, and I do not have euros, and I can tell you that here in Croatia, they charge exorbitant fees at the banks, like 15% as a minimum markup, 13-15% to get euros out of ATM. So here is my lunch. So chichi. Buy some ice cream now. Have this one, which is the apple pie. just had a sample. Very nice. Thank you. Voila. Apple pie, ice cream. After my heavy lunch, this is going to melt in no time in this heat. That's where I. Hello. So I've come to pick up the stuff. Seashells.
Big 1.5.
Here at the comeback bar. Of course, the stunning view of Rovinj. So I'm here at 6 o'clock in the evening, and it's going to be the France-Spain game tonight, but there's a concert here. So I'm hoping to spend an hour here for the concert and then leg it over back to Rovinj to watch the game on television. Rovinj in the evening. There's some singing to my left, to my right. Over there, there's a group. After 8 o'clock in the evening, yeah. If I pan across, you'll see the sunset, which is over there. Sunset. Lots of people out here watching the sunset. Gosh, I am dripping with sweat. Got my push bike. Uphill, downhill. I'm exhausted. I need a shower. Rovinj here in gorgeous Istria in Croatia. One of my favourite places here in Rovinj, the Speakeasy Bar. The Melagran Bar. It's tucked away in this alley. So I'm going to be having a Negroni here. And here is my Negroni.
Ona nema nikoga da joj kaže ti si moja, ti si moja, ti si. Ona nema nikoga da joj kaže.
Very beautiful, all of these old narrow alleys in Rovinj, and of course you can't come into these alleys with a normal vehicle, so they have special vehicles to come into these cities in Croatia. Art gallery here. Tunaholic fish bar.
Mili, recimo 25 može, Mili.
Waiting for the Spain-France game to begin here in Rovinj. So inside the bar, look at France Spain. It's 2-0 to Spain, and there are 8 minutes left. And most people here seem to be supporting Spain. Disappointing performance by France. It's all over. Wait, Croatia. France have lost. Just in speaking to a lady. I think she's French. Possibly Spanish. Who was very, very sad that the French lost. Is it a friendly cat? Hello. How are you? How do you feel about France losing tonight? It's not very happy, it seems. You want to play?